I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, I do. Man, God is good. Hey, today I just want to get right to it because this has really been pressing me. I woke up and this was on my mind and I wanted to share it with you because I know this for a fact. See, I've lived this for a fact. The majority of things I talk about in the morning before we get started with the regular show is something that I've experienced. I can only tell you what I know. And so I've really, really understood why God has had my life go the way that it's gone. Because if I didn't have all these tests in my life, if I didn't have all these tests that I passed, all these tests that I failed, if I didn't have all of those, the good and the bad, what could I share with you in the morning? What could I tell you about hanging? What could I tell you about failing and then winning? What could I tell you about hanging in there when all hope was gone? How could I share that with you unless I've had those moments myself? I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what you're going through. Don't you dare give up. Under no circumstances. Don't you dare ever give up. It is the biggest trick that the enemy has, is making us think we ain't gonna make it. To water down the illusion that there's a possibility that you might still have a chance to get over. The biggest trick he uses is when you make a mistake and you fall, he gets you to start to thinking it's final, that there is no resurrection, there is no redemption, there is no recovery. He just makes you think it's final. He is the master deceiver. Don't you dare ever give up. I don't care what besets you, befalls you, trips you up, what circumstantial situations may arise. Don't you dare ever give up. Because listen to me, these are tests that you are going through. And these tests, whether you pass the test or it appears that you failed the test accomplishes the mission if you're smart about it. If you pass the test, let's say you're going through a situation and you get over and it goes the way you want it to do, then what you've learned is if you hang in there, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Mission accomplished. If you fail the test and it doesn't go the way you want it, and it goes the opposite, and it turns out into a negative result, and the response you were looking for is a no. That's not final. That doesn't mean it's over. That doesn't mean it's time to turn back. It simply means that now you have learned a valuable experience. You have learned a valuable lesson. You now know what not to do. You are now, because you know what not to do, another step closer to getting it right. Listen to me. It has to happen this way. You have to have the rain in your life to get the flowers in your life. You got to have the darkness in your life to appreciate the sunshine in your life. You got to have woes and worries to appreciate the joys. It is merely a test. So when you get through failing and you get through stumbling and you get through messing it up, all that's getting you one step closer to getting it right. Oh, my relationship ended. I'll never be able to find another person like that. Not only will you be able to find a person like that, you can find a person that's far better than that. if you don't give up. But see, sometimes you got to go through the bad ones to get to the good ones. Don't you dare ever give up. I don't care what happens to you. If you lose a loved one, and Lord knows I've lost some people I've loved dearly with every inch in me. I've lost my mother, my father, my brother, and my best friend. I don't know. I know people who have lost their children. Goodness, man, I can't even imagine that. But they kept on going. What you giving up for? Oh, I got you, miss 'em, and I got you grieving. But I got news for you. Don't you let the devil make you think it's over for you because somebody else ain't still here. It was their time. Now, I'm not trying to lessen the blow for you, but I'm trying to get you up on your feet so you can stop all this, oh, woe is me, because the things that's happening to you, you're not the first person it's happened to. Come on now, let's get a grip. Let's wrap your mind around this thing. You have got to move forward if it's just in memory of those people. I was on one of the commercial breaks the other day, and somebody asked me something, and I forgot the question, but my answer was, I've always wanted my mother and father to be proud of me. And in their absence and their demise, I'm hoping just somehow, man, that they watching me, that they see their boy, that I'm down here, that I'm doing better, that I'm making something out of myself, that I'm loving my wife, that I'm taking care of my kids. I just want my old man to see that about me. You know, I want my mother to see that I'm trying to get my life together over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better person. My mama was a Sunday school teacher for 40 years. She been praying for me for a long time. I just hope, man, and that's all I'm doing, is just hoping that they see me so they can be proud of me. See, you got to understand that when you make these mistakes, that when you fall and stumble and you get it oh so wrong, it ain't over for you. Don't you dare ever give up. Don't stop thinking, man, because it ain't happening just the way you want it to, that it ain't meant to be. Devil, he got so many tricks to deceive you. You know why you being tested right now? Because there is no testimony without the test. You got to go through something. It's all good, man. Telling you. Just wanted to share that with you. Don't you give up out there. I don't care what's happening. Don't get deceived. The victory's coming, but you ain't gonna get it if you quit. Hang on, y'all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And continuing for the rest of the year to allow a dear friend of mine, the legendary, incredible Roscoe Wallace, who is involved in the music industry of a $3 trillion lawsuit over publishing rights, song rights, and just all rights. Roscoe Wallace has written, he's claiming all hits ever made in the music industry, and here he is to present his case with another song. Thank you so much, Steve. This is the way we do it, baby. Matter of fact, I almost got ready to do that one there. This is how we do it. Hey, this is how we do it. Ain't no other way. This is how we do it. Doing it just like this here. This is how we do it. Oh, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. The mood is right. Hey. Dropping in that little Montel on them, you know what I'm saying? Just another hit I wrote I want all my accolades for. You know, they've been doing this song everywhere. I ain't got a quote on it. See y'all in court. Thank you so much, Steve, for having me. This is how we do it. Hey, I love that part right there. Yeah. I wrote that. I said, that's the part going to catch on to. Hey, that's the part they're going to like right there. That's the part they're going to like right there. I'll see y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Everybody move up. What's going on, everybody?
What's happening?
What it do? Top.
Good.
Hey, let me ask you something, Monk. some people came to me. They said, "Let Uncle Steve hear this, man, because the kids in school have a problem. They think Uncle Steve can probably solve it."
Okay.
And this is what it is. Come on, Dave.
Homework is basically school at home. You doing homework at home when you really supposed to do stuff at school. Ain't school the place to learn? Home is to come from school, chill, get on your tablet, get on game what you want to do. But the teachers want to take like 30 minutes of your time, an hour of your time, just to give you homework. They do this to bother you. I don't know why they do that, but that's teachers. All our kids, put your hands up. Hopefully everybody see this video. No more homework. No more homework. Now we out.
March on it, boy.
Come on.
March
Do
on
he
it.
have a point,
Yeah, he has a point. But boy, I've been saying this since 64. Buddy, give a damn about your little opinion. You can chant your ass off. No more homework. Well, your ass is gonna get homework. Everybody listening to had homework. We not finna cancel homework because your little ass don't want to do it. You think we wanted to do it? Taking up 30 minutes, an hour of your time. Hell yeah, it's called homework. It ain't schoolwork. You did your schoolwork and schoolwork. They send you home so they occupy your time. And you need to talk to somebody else about this. Carl, he no more talking about no damn homework. Your little ass has got homework.
No more homework. No more.
I tell you what, don't do it,
32
and your stupid ass will be in school forever.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, the nephew and Run That Prank Back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time for the nephew and Run That Prank Back. Nephew in the building. What you got for us, Neff?
I got Girl Scout cookies. What kind you like, Shirley? Girl Scout cookies. Uncle Steve, Girl Scout. Junior boy. Girl Scout cookies. All right, let's go. Girl Scout cookie.
Hello?
Hello, my feet.
Who's this?
Hey, how you doing, man? My name is Glenn, man. I work in Building 2. You work for Media, right?
Yeah, what's going on?
So we probably met a couple times. Do you have a girl? You have a girlfriend?
Why? What's up?
You guys live together or what?
What is this your business? Like, what's the deal? Why are you asking about my girl?
Well, let me ask you this here. What's going on with you and at the job?
What do you mean? What's going on with like?
I mean, you know, right?
I mean, so what? Like, what's the deal? Who are you? Like, who the are you? Like, what is this for? Like, why you? Like, I don't even know you, bro.
Just calm down, bro. Just calm down. Like I say, my name is Glenn. I work in Building 2, you know, and I know, I'm just telling you now, I know what you and doing, okay? I know what y'all doing at the job. I already know, and a couple other people know what's going on. And I know you got a girl. I know you got a girl at home. I know that.
What? So what is this about? Like, why you call my phone trying to harass me about some bull? Like, who are you? Like, what is your problem? Like,
hey man, hey, calm down, man. I ain't trying to tell you a little secret or nothing like that. I ain't trying to do that. All right, but I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, like I said, I got one of your names. I got your number from one of our coworkers. Okay, I got your number. I said, hey, I want to give the call. I need to talk to him about something. That's how I got your number. So
yeah, who gave it to you?
We'll get to that later. Okay, we'll get to that later. But let me say this though. I know what's going on with you and to the job. All right, and I ain't finna say nothing about it. You know, that's just our little secret or whatever. But I do have something that I want you to do though.
What do you want, dude? Like, what the do you want? You call me, bugging me about and all this bull. Like, what do you want? What do you want?
Well, here it is, man. Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing about what you got going on. All right, that ain't even. I don't even care about that. But here's what I do want you to do. I do need some help from you. All right, listen. My little girl is selling Girl Scout cookies, and I want you to buy 50 boxes of them. All right, via Cash App because she got to have them sold by tomorrow morning.
Are you kidding me? Dude, bro, okay, so you on some blackmail bull. And listen, dude, who the gave you my number? Because you going to call me, ask me to buy some cookies, and you should have just been a man and asked me about it. Like, don't be calling my phone trying to give me that bull. Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't got no time for this. Like,
all I'm asking you to do is buy some damn cookies, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I just want you to buy some cookies. I need you to buy 50 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Can you do that or not?
No. You ain't gonna call and try to manipulate me into buying, like, you're talking and you're trying to make me buy. So I ain't gonna do nothing for you. Disrespecting me, calling my phone, trying to act like you, like, just trying to manipulate. I ain't down with that, bro. I ain't down with that.
Well, let me ask you. So you don't want to buy my cookies, though. So do you want me to call your girl and see if she'll buy my cookies?
Bro, you better stay the away from my girl, man. Like, don't come near her, okay? You don't call her. You don't come near her. You don't come near me. You just get the out of here. I'm about to start 69. They figure out who you are and come right after you, man. Like, 'cause I ain't playing, bro. I ain't playing.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, man. I ain't gonna argue with you. But I'll get off the phone right now. I'll get off right now, and I'm gonna call your girl. I'm gonna call your girl and see if she want to buy some cookies.
No. You ain't calling nobody. You just get you get. I swear to God, I'm gonna find out who you are. I'm gonna find out who gave you that number. I'm gonna call you up. Like, you don't call me trying to harass me.
Okay, hey man, hey, you know what, Adrian? Cool. We still talking about it, all right? I'm gonna get the phone like you. So I'll get off the phone like you want me to, Adrian. I'll do that. But let me ask you this though. You sure you want me to call? You sure you want me to do that? Right? Isn't that her name?
Man, you an individual. All right, look. How much are these cookies? How much you want?
Hey man. Tommy told me you would buy the cookies.
Tommy?
Yeah. Tommy told me you would buy the cookies.
Tommy?
Hey man, check this out. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your coworker got me to prank phone call you.
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill him. Damn. I was so stupid, bro.
Oh God! So listen, Adrian. We have beeped all the names, so nobody knows the names at all. Okay, you're good, bro. You're good.
All right, man. You got me. Oh God, I'm gonna take a nap, man. I just used up all my energy. I'm done. Oh God, like.
Hey, what you got?
I am gonna you up, man. I can't believe you got me on this for real.
Tell me this, man. One more thing before we go, Ace. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, man, which is what he's got playing every morning. God. Kill me, bro.
Well, that's it. Nothing else to really discuss. Hey, I'll be in Dayton, Ohio this weekend at the Dayton, Ohio Convention Center. You can catch me there. Okay, Nephew Tommy and friends. Tickets are on sale right now. We're not going to talk about the prank. We're going to move right along, people. Okay, there we are. Nephew Tommy and friends.
35 seconds.
Dayton, Ohio. Here I come. All right.
Going to Dayton.
Bought me a pea coat today.
Yesterday. Promote your show. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No. You bought you a little G.I. Joe jacket.
I bought a pea coat. Shirley, please take it away.
All right. Thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO with Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour, Jeff Bezos predicts that we could all be living and working on another planet in the future. Wow, and just visiting Earth. And then superstar Tina Turner is suing an impersonator for impersonating her too well. She's too good at being Tina. But right now, we'll talk about those things at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to check in with the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, ready for your love questions. This one is from Unnamed in Georgia. Unnamed writes, I'm 33 years old and married. I work nights, so I have to spend as much time as I can with my wife. I also have to make sure my girlfriend is happy too. My girlfriend works part-time, and she's used to me taking her to lunch most days and having a little dessert at her house. My wife just started working from home 3 days a week, and she expects me to eat at home and please her after lunch. This is irritating my girlfriend. How do I keep both of these women happy without wearing myself out? Help me out.
Oh, dog, you wore out. Your ass is wore out. Your lunch break ain't even a break, dog. I ain't got no answer for you, dog, except the real solution you ain't gonna want to hear. You got to get rid of that girlfriend.
That is not what he asked you. That is not what he asked.
Why are you offended?
See?
He did not ask you that. You supposed to. What was the question?
Yeah.
Well, how does
Go ahead,
he
repeat
keep
the
both
question.
women happy without wearing himself out?
And
he wants
first
to-
of all, that's an impossibility.
he can't
that-
keep both women happy.
There's no way. There's no way. And he said the key word, without wearing yourself out. There is no way that can be done.
He's only 33.
Oh, he got.
He
well
got to
out.
work. You can't do this every day. Sometimes twice a day, 2 different people. You got to be kidding me.
A lot.
Well, you don't even understand. This can only last for a little while.
I'll be not helping him though.
You've got to get rid of the girlfriend.
That is not the help he asked for though.
What?
There is no other help, boy.
Thank you, Steve.
Can I about you, your ignorant self? There's nothing else to give this boy.
But what he?
What?
This ain't the
didn't say
situation that he not gonna have a wife. He keep on.
He didn't
He
ask
ain't
to
gonna
give
worry
up
about
somebody. He asked how to make it happen, how to make it work.
It cannot happen. What he's asking for is an impossibility.
This is a time management question, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, some people want to know how can I have 2 cars? You answer the question. How you gonna have two
Two
cars?
jobs.
You want to know how it is. That's
Next
all.
question, Shirley.
Moving
this
on,
fool.
Sinai in Charleston says, I have a hair salon and I'm very strict with my no children policy. My sister's best friend constantly brings her 4-year-old daughter to her appointments, so I refused her service last Thursday. We got into a verbal altercation, and then she went on social media and posted a picture of her matted weave saying I did her hair. This could affect my business because she's an IG influencer, so thousands of people saw the picture. How can I get her to stop harassing me without it getting physical?
Nah. Yes, it's gonna turn physical. It's gonna turn physical.
We can't hear you.
I said we got to find a fiscal way to do this.
Okay.
Oh, so it is going to get physical, you're saying.
No, I said something else, Shirley. It's not what I meant to say in my heart of hearts. But post something else. Don't get into this social war. The thing about social media is it goes away if you don't respond. And just leave it alone. It's not true. Your people that come to your shop that are your dear customers, they know it's not true. So just go on about your business. Ignore it. It will go away. The trolls and the bottom feeders, the people that's going to troll you, they not coming to your salon no way. She can't hurt your business. People kill me thinking they can destroy something they didn't create. Don't give her the power. Ignore her. She'll go
Great
away.
advice, Steve.
Okay.
Nice.
She really will. It goes away,
I'm gonna see
man.
her.
Steve, that's good. That's all right.
That's good.
Let's
All
go,
right,
Shirley.
moving on. Andrea in Philly says, I'm 39 years old and I've been with my man for 9 years. He cheated and I stayed because I have nowhere to go. A year ago, I got a man on the side. And my man didn't suspect a thing until he snuck and turned my ringer on one day while I was asleep. My side dude called and the ringer was up loud. I have the song WAP as my side dude's ringtone. And my man tried to answer the phone, but he missed the call. I'm not sure if he read my text or not, so I'm walking on eggshells around him. What should I do?
Get out.
Andrea.
You're in an unhappy relationship that's unhealthy for you. And you got a man on the side. Why don't you take him off the side? But see,
He didn't see
the problem is you have nowhere to go. See, you're not solving the where to go problem. You need to figure out where you can go and be in peace, not who you can go to and get a peace, but where you can go to and be in peace. See, your problem is you picked the wrong peace. Instead of seeking peace, you went and got another peace. And thus now you've compounded your problem, because now you still have nowhere to go, because the peace you went and got may not have room for you at his house, because you may be just a side piece. Oh, we dealing with pieces now. See, all this is pieces. See, we just dealing with pieces now. And when you seek the wrong piece, when you try to find peace in a piece, there will be no peace.
You get Reese's.
Oh man, did I just have a Kanye moment? I'm a damn genius.
You got a minister up in here. All right,
In
now.
Toronto.
What?
Preach.
Well, I just had a Kanye moment. I watched that interview Kanye had. Every time Kanye say something that he thought came to him, it changed the whole subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Shirley.
Chuck in Toronto says, I've got a big family. I love them dearly, but I don't want them to visit me for the holidays. Every year, it's a big hassle to prepare for them, and none of them want to help out with groceries or buying liquor. My wife is white, and she's not used to the bickering and cursing at each other when we're all supposed to be grateful. My family will never change, and I'm tired of how they act too. What gives? Do I please my wife or please my kin?
Oh, they just scared the
I
white
would,
lady.
I would go with the white. I mean, with the wife. You got to put
The white or the wife? Which one?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Chuck, hear what you can do. You got to stop this, man, because you're not happy with it either. But now, what you should do is, now, Chuck, now this gonna throw you. Go over her family's house for the holidays. Now it's gonna be different, Chuck.
The wife?
Yeah, go over to the wife's house. Now let me tell you a couple things you gotta watch out for. You're not finna get no dressing. Your ass is finna get some stuffing. You ain't finna get no sweet potato pie. Your ass finna eat pumpkin pie. Now, go on over there. Just try to hang in there. Enjoy yourself. Probably gonna have them black people back over next holiday.
2022. All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, on the evening of November 17th, 1911. On the evening of November 17th, 1911, Omega Psi Phi was founded inside the Science Building at Howard University in Washington, D.C.
On 13 steps.
From the initials of the Greek phrase meaning friendship is essential to the soul,
Oh,
the
feeling my
name
feeling
Omega
sukas.
Psi Phi was derived. Manhood, scholarship, perseverance,
Turn
and
the
uplift.
damn song up. Ow!
Happy Founders Day, Steve.
Happy Founders Day to the Omegas. He gonna hurt himself.
Yeah, he is.
He gonna hurt himself. Let me see you hop one time. Your knees can't do it.
Way to go.
He good in his chair.
Uh-huh.
He can step in his chair.
He can chair step. He cold.
He
in
can
his
chair step, yeah.
Boy,
Anything you want to say to the
what
crowd?
in the world is it about that song that does my soul the way it does it? I want to say Happy Founders Day to all the brothers of Almighty Omega Psi Phi, the greatest fraternity ever formed. Our fraternity is built on things that other fraternities are not built on. And the number one thing is friendship. All other fraternities are built on brotherhood. Ours is friendship. I just love Cooper Coleman. It's four brothers, the founders of Omega Psi Phi. Make no mistake about it. There is none other like Omega. You can ask all the rest of them because they do know the truth. That when Omega came into existence, that stopped it all. There will be no more after this.
That was mine.
You know it. You can ask them. You can ask anybody. Really, dog, all respect to all of the brothers in the Panhellenic Council, the Sigmas, the Alphas, and the Noops. Much respect to all of them. All of them have greatness in them.
And the iota.
All of them have greatness in them. But y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. If you go down the list of great men in our history, Lord have mercy.
A lot of noops. A lot of noops.
Damn cues.
Damn cowboys.
Damn noops. There's a lot of noops, but I tell you what, you go down the list and start naming names, it ain't close, though. It's not close, not in
Michael
history.
Jordan.
I think it's pretty close. I think it's pretty close, Bubba.
I tell you what we can do. Cut the music off because I'm doing disrespectful if you play the song. You could just go name for name and we can start, you know.
I don't have to go tick for tack for you.
I know
We
that
are some
because it ain't
incredible
going to work
group of
out.
people, bro.
There are some great noops out there.
Who the greatest Kappa?
There are a lot of great. Me. Hell.
I know that's
Okay,
right, Tommy.
Well, y'all
okay,
done
right
lost.
there.
Me, yeah.
Right there. That right there. Me and me. There you go. Take your pick.
Me. Said. The
Me
list go
and
on.
you.
We
yourself.
keep running.
Believe in yourself. I love it.
Always.
Said is a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, we got some more. We can get up there now. Be careful.
All right.
Said the number starts stacking. I got you and Said and Johnny Cochran. You know.
You go off after Johnny Cochran?
Oh, Johnny Cochran was greatness, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Pure
saying,
greatness.
Beast
saying
mode.
You know, I don't really know a whole lot of famous Kappas myself. I just don't. Not saying there aren't. I just don't know them. But I know a whole lot of famous Qs, though. A whole lot. A whole lot.
Well, we're moving on. One of the world's richest men. Happy Founders Day again, Steve. One of the world's
To the
richest men
Qs!
and Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos stated that the Earth would soon turn into like a natural resort. On Sunday, during a speech at the Ignatius Forum in Washington, Bezos stated that humans would have their default homes on other planets, and over 1 million people could be working on another planet soon.
Okay, don't nobody care nothing about that. Let me just say this on Founders Day on behalf of Jeff Bezos. If Jeff Bezos gives me $1 billion, I'm walking his ass right into this frack. That's all
He's a
I'm
Q.
going to
Jeff
say.
Bezos
No.
Q.
Jeff
No,
Bezos?
he's not at all. No, he's not. No, he's not. But if he give me $1 billion, I'm walking him in. I don't give a damn who don't like it.
Why does he need to be a Q? Jeff Bezos.
He don't even have to be no damn. I don't even
But he's
care. But if he
saying
give me that
babies-
$1 billion, I'm gonna walk his ass in the door. That's all I got to say.
He's saying babies could be born in space. It'll be their first
Shirley,
home.
Shirley,
That's what
Shirley,
he's saying.
Shirley, listen to me. Don't nobody in this listening audience care nothing about that. We black folk, we trying to just get it right down here on Earth. I'd be damned if you're going to cast up in space and let us try to figure that out. We just want some space down here where we can live in peace, have our own without getting shot. Now,
they
Bezos
got a
take all the
planet-
To
people.
other planets.
Planet with no COVID. I'm there. I'm telling you, I'm going.
That's ignorant.
We could just be visiting Earth like you visit Yellowstone Park or, stuff like that.
I'm gonna be down here running things.
Leave if you want
Y'all
to.
come back now. You hear?
All right. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is doing everything he can do to push back against COVID vaccine mandates for public and private employers. On Monday, he'll oversee a special legislative session called Keep Florida Free. It's aimed to block such mandates. 4 bills will be on the table that will up penalties for business, local governments, and other entities that are requiring employees to get vaccinated and force students to wear masks in school. Last week, while announcing his 2022 re-election plans, DeSantis said, "At the end of the day, we want people to be able to make informed decisions for themselves, but we've got to stop bossing people around. We've got to stop the coercion. We've got to stop trying to browbeat people." Fans of DeSantis claim he's striking a blow for freedom, and others think he's putting people in unnecessary danger. Florida residents need to make sure he's not reelected in 2022.
I can't stand politics anymore. I can't stand the stupidity of people that people have put into office. This is the person that you trust with your welfare. This is the person that you put in charge that you thought would be best to make decisions on your behalf. Are you kidding me? And I can assure you all the Republicans that did vote for this guy did not think he would be up there doing this type of stuff. You cannot be a Republican and feel this way. I just don't believe all Republicans feel this way. That can't be the case. This is just ignorance, man, to know the facts and ignore them because some political party then got together and say, this is what we gonna, let's keep America free. You didn't say that. See, y'all kill me with this keep America free, man. Y'all done enslaved and captured and took and imprisoned more people than anybody on planet Earth. And you got the nerve to scream about your freedoms. This is the most hypocritical country, man, we live in. Oh, it has some great moments in it. Oh, there's some great opportunities here. Oh, okay, it's the land of the whatever. Yeah, you can turn yourself into something. But let's not overlook the flaws while you're talking about what it is. Because the what is ain't is just as big and just as glaring to me. And if you were on this side of the fence, you would understand what we were talking about. So you can stop all that old land of the free. Free for who? You don't even want us to vote.
Right.
Free for who? A woman can't decide to do with her body. Help me understand that. You could decide to wear a mask or get a vaccination, but you can't decide to have a baby. What?
It's crazy.
Make up your mind, man.
Insane. It's insane.
You can make up your mind to go down there and buy a gun and go down here and shoot somebody with it because you got a driver's license. Or your mom, boy, stop. Let me
Your
go.
mama drove.
Damn.
2022 elections, remember that, coming up at 34 minutes after. Attacks against airline employees are becoming an epidemic. We'll talk about it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Check this story out. A Southwest Airlines employee was hospitalized over the weekend after getting punched in the head by an unruly passenger. Authorities say the passenger had boarded her flight at Dallas Love Field Airport and got into a verbal argument with an operations agent. She was asked to exit the plane, and then things got physical. She allegedly punched another operations agent in the head and was arrested for aggravated assault. The employee was taken to the hospital in stable condition, and the problem is that these attacks have become an epidemic. According to the FAA, there have been over 5,000 unruly passenger incidents this year.
So listen, what they need to do is start passing down some mandatory laws, because they got to put a stop to this right here, man. Because this don't make no sense.
They need to protect the flight attendants.
It's people doing their job, man.
It ain't happening on my flight though. If I'm the steward, it's not happening on Tommy's flight. I'm telling you right now. I promise you right now. This is Tommy. You're on flight 732. We're going from Atlanta to D.C. I'm finna tell y'all right now. There ain't no bathroom today. All right, everybody sit their ass down. Okay? Put all your stuff up underneath your chair. I'm not finna walk up down this aisle try to make sure you got everything tucked up under there. Okay? That's how it's going down. I'm letting you know, if you stand up, I think you're coming towards me. I'm finna fight your ass. That's how it's happening. If you in first class, we ain't got no food. I'm putting a bunch of drinks in the middle of the floor. Sort it out. Get what you want. Okay?
No, it's
What?
5,114 unruly passenger incidents this year. This sounds like an opportunity for a business. See, damn these masks coming down. I'm coming out the overhead bin. See, ain't no more bags going up in the bin. I'm in the bin, and my team is in the bin. Start acting up and see if we don't come out these bins. See,
Bin
that's all I need
boys.
to do. Yeah.
The bin
Press
boys.
Ben Boys. That's a good business. BenBoys.com. Here we come.
Ben Boys.
See,
Something has to be done.
Press a button and watch it come out.
Now this is hello, this is Captain Harvey. Coming to you live. I want to welcome you all aboard Southwest. We're heading in El Paso, Texas. Just a friendly reminder to let you know that we've had a number of incidents on Southwest Airlines over the past year, unruly passengers. And I just want you to know that on this flight right here, we whipping ass. As soon as we hear any rumbling in the background, we gonna put this son bitch on autopilot, and we coming back there, and we gonna start clocking and docking asses is what we gonna do. Enjoy your flight. Listen, please sit back, relax, but keep it tight though, cause we are. Listen, we're expecting a smooth ride unless it pops off, and it's gonna get real unsmooth right quick. I've got also on the plane, and we have 7 unmarked people that have no business on this plane. They're friends of mine, and they in ass whipping business. So you might get half your ass tore off before we get back there, but we are coming, and we on the ass whipping flight. Enjoy your flight, folks. We don't have any food or beverage service today because we don't want to hear nothing. Don't start none, won't be none. Have a good
For today, right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I'm the wife, not the mistress.
Don't get it twisted up in here.
We'll get into that in just a bit.
Know
but
your
right now, the
place.
nephew is here for today's prank phone call, all of that. What you got
I'm
for
the
us now?
husband, not the husbandess. No, that don't work.
Yeah. What you got, Neff? Crazy.
Well, this we talking relationships. Let's get on into it. This right here is called relationship departure. Relationship departure.
Taken
Right?
off.
Cat dog, if you would. I don't know what airlines this is, but cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hey, Brian. Hey, baby.
Yeah, what's up?
I was calling to tell you, baby. Look, I just can't do this anymore.
I got it.
Huh? What?
Hello?
Hello?
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, this is Greg. I know you was just talking to Val, but this is Greg talking to you. It's Brian, right?
Greg who? Yeah, this is Brian. Greg, I was just talking to my wife. Could you put her back on the phone?
No, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So,
Why can't you do that, man?
Hey, let me explain something to you.
Explain.
All right, there's some things, long conversations about this.
Whoa! How you know my wife on a first name basis like that, man? Who are you?
Like I said, man, my name is Greg.
Okay.
All right, at the airport. Okay.
Airport? Which airport? And why are you? What are you at the airport with my wife for?
Hey, let me. Hey, Doc. All of this is complicated. Okay, it's real.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, make it simple for me.
Okay. So what I want to explain to you, let me explain to you, man. We've had a lot of long conversations about this. It's something that she's.
What? When? When was this? Why are you at the airport with my wife?
With me, and
why
is leaving with me? Okay.
What leaving? And what do you mean leaving? Leaving me? Oh, hell no. Put her on the phone. Hey, I don't even want to talk to you, man. Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone, man. Look, you need to put her on the phone right now. Leaving. I don't believe that, man. I want to hear her say that.
You want to talk to him?
I don't hear you saying. Yeah, let me talk to my wife, man, because you about to make.
Brian.
Baby. Yeah. What's up? What's this dude talking about?
Calm down, sweetie.
Calm down
I've
for
been
nothing.
trying to tell you this for a while. See, you think everything's okay, but it hasn't been okay.
Why are you telling me this over the phone? Why can't you just come home and tell me this to my face, baby?
Go sit down.
Why can't you just tell me this to my face?
Hey, bro, come on, man.
No, man, why are you man? I was just talking about wife, man.
Hey, bro. I know this is painful, man.
No, you don't know. All right, you don't know nothing.
Hey, brother,
all right?
I know this
you
is.
don't know nothing.
Okay.
Can't believe this. Just put my wife on the phone, please. Please, if you got any ounce of a man in you, just put my wife back on the phone.
All right, bro. Let me say. Can I say something to you, man?
What you got to say, man? Unless it's my wife on the phone, but you ain't got nothing to tell me.
I'm gonna put her on in a second, but let me say this to you, man.
Say, man, and wrap it up, all right? Because I need to talk to my wife.
I just want you to know this, Brian.
Let me know something.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Tommy
got me to prank phone call you.
What? You? Hold on. So, okay, if you pranking me, what's up with the airport stuff in the back then? Y'all at the airport?
No, bro. Your wife is here at the studio, man. Ain't nothing happening, man. Your wife, hold on, I'm going to let you talk to her.
Yeah.
You all right? First of all, are you all right?
Man, oh, man, it was about to be a murder scene, man.
Mm-hmm. Look at me now who's the big prankster, huh? I got you. Finally.
You could have been a little bit more
I'm
subtle
so
than
tired
this.
of you doing that to me.
Ooh.
You and your brother, you think y'all the only ones can prank people.
So you and your brother be pranking all the time, man.
Boy, man, it's light stuff, though. I ain't, girl, you ain't. Lord,
happy birthday, baby.
Oh, you got a birthday coming up? Happy birthday, Brian.
Yeah, man. Great gifts. Great gifts, man. Let me talk to my wife, man.
All right, I ain't got nothing to do with your wife. Hold on.
Please.
What?
Woman, you got me, all right? Don't. You ain't got to go this far, all right? You ain't got to go this far every time.
It's supposed to be funny. I did feel a little bad when you kind of started tearing up, but I'm glad to know you fight for me like that.
Yeah. Fight. It was going to be some fights. It wasn't going to be a fight. Oh, girl, just, hey, bring your black home.
I'm coming, baby.
Don't even stop at red lights.
He say don't stop at red lights.
I really don't even know how I would. I don't even know. Man, I don't even know, bro. Dog. I don't even know how I would handle. You at the airport, but this dude. Hold on, I got it. Hey, Brian. Wait, what? I'm talking to my wife, and then this dude get the phone. I got this, baby. You going over there and sit down. What? But dog, let me tell you something. Every dollar I got,
I'm coming for you.
It's gonna be spent on finding what airline this is, where the ticket going to.
Where the
By
plane
the time
land
y'all land, I'm gonna have a PI at that airport following y'all. Before you land, I promise you, dog. I'm gonna have somebody at the airport with a picture of her. Follow her to whatever room or airport you got to, and I'm right behind it.
Let me at least say, it felt bad to do this, but it felt good at the same time.
You low down, trifling dog.
I know.
Just dirty, Tommy. You dirty for that
You
one.
can feel the pain in Brian. You can feel
Dog.
it.
He was crying
Yeah.
and everything.
Right, he was. But Brian got over it. Brian was glad it was
That's
Brian
the silver lining.
Brian glad it was a prank.
They're
Okay.
back together.
Brian happy. He wanted his
And
baby
you
home
feel
now.
how about yourself, though?
I feel wonderful because you know what? Brian loves her so much more now. So much more. See what I did for that relationship?
And he'll think
See?
twice about
Now,
pranking
Brian, now watch me walk you to something. What is Brian ready to do now? He ready to love. You see what I'm saying?
Fix it.
Make it plain. He ready to love.
for yourself.
Ready to put your ass in a box.
Dayton, Ohio, the nephew coming your way. Get ready, baby. Saturday night is jumping off at the Dayton Convention Center. You do not want to miss it. Nephew Tommy and friends, get your tickets. They're on sale right now. Let me tell you what's laying in the cut. Chicago, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, G.A. Get ready. It is Eddie Griffith, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, Earthquake, hosted by yours truly. It is the New Year's Comedy Live Fest. Chicago, that's December the 30th. Washington, D.C. D.C., January 1st, Atlanta, GA, State Farm Arena, baby, January the 2nd. You do not want to miss it. Tickets are on sale right now. All Ticketmaster outlets are at the arena. Box office. The nephew with the big boys. Yay, yay. Here we come. Strong. Strong. And, of course, Carla, New Year's Eve is in Houston, Texas. I don't want to leave that out.
I saw your face on a billboard. Nephew Tommy.
State Farm Arena got one switch in the lineup. You got D.L. Hughley, you got Eddie Griffith, you got me, you got Earthquake, and then you got sliding up in there, you got Bruce up in there, okay? That is December 31st, Houston, H-Town, okay?
Nephew on the road, Steve. Your nephew on the road.
Trying to get it. Trying to grind and get it.
Yeah, with some dudes I'm real familiar
All right, nephew,
with.
thank you. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. The subject, I'm the wife, not the mistress. Okay, we'll get into that.
Okay.
We'll get into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click the Submit Strawberry Letter button. It's right there, and we could be reading your letter live on the air. You never know. Could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Subject, I'm the wife, not the mistress. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 47-year-old wife, and my husband and I have been married for 4 years. During the entire 4 years, all of the arguments that we have are over his ex-wife, the mother of his only son. She lives 2 hours away, and at times he will drive to see his son, and this woman will not let him visit with the child, depending on her mood. When she is in a mood, it affects him, so that affects me. I've had numerous conversations with him about why she still affects him in that way, and I've told him it means he still cares about her. He always says he's irritated because it's a waste of his time. He slipped up and mentioned one day that she had company when he was there, and it messed up his whole visit to know there was a man in the house he bought. I put that in the back of my mind because I think that's what really irks him. He's a great dad, but his son is 15, so he's not really into his dad like that anymore. He prefers to be with his friends on weekends, but this woman and my husband insist on making him visit. The woman's family lives 10 minutes from us, so my husband spends time over there when the woman and his son are in town. She will not drop the boy off over here, and all I can think is that he still enjoys hanging around her family and spending time with her, and that is why we argue. He has no rebuttal when I accuse him of putting her first. All he says is that I would understand if I had a child, and then that starts another argument. I want to be the number one. I want to be number one, but it's difficult with his ex-wife ever present in my marriage. There can only be one Mrs. Dowdry from here on out. Do I have to wait until this boy is 18 and have his own life to be a priority in my husband's life? Okay, this letter is interesting and kind of confusing. I don't think at all it's about priority. I think this letter is about you thinking your husband still cares and has feelings for his ex-wife. I mean, I think that's what's causing the problems. I do agree with you that his son at 15 wants to hang out with his friends and not his dad. I mean, most teenagers want to do that. But I completely disagree with you that your husband's anger is because he still cares for his ex. Anyone would be irritated if they drove 2 hours and still couldn't see their child. Let me ask you this, though. There are a bunch of unanswered questions that I have. Do you have a relationship at all with the son? It certainly doesn't sound like it. You know you're his stepmother, right? Why don't you go with your husband when he goes to visit his son? I mean, does he not want you to go, or are you not welcome over there? What is the issue? Why doesn't the husband bring the son to your home? And why doesn't the ex-wife drop him off over there? A lot of unanswered questions here. I think they've been left out of this letter. It makes me think, were you the mistress before? Is that why all of this is going on? I don't know. Food for thought on my end. I can also see your husband being irked by another man sitting up in the house that he bought. It still doesn't mean he has feelings for his ex. It could simply mean to him, why doesn't this man get them a house if they're heading in that direction? I think he would prefer a better example of a man around his son and nothing more than that. And because that's what parents do. They make it happen. So I think you need to support this black dad, your husband, in his effort to spend quality time with his son and be happy that he wants to do that. I just think you need to please stop all this arguing and just do your part to make this a real family unit here. I think that's what's missing. Steve?
Well, lady, you've got so many things miscued in this letter. You've just, I think your interpretation of a lot of stuff is off. Now, you're a 47-year-old wife, and your husband and I have been married for 4 years. So you got married at 43. According to this letter, and I'm listening, you don't have any children. So you already are not going to understand a lot of what's going on here. During the 4 years, all the arguments that we have are over his ex-wife, the mother of his only son. She lives 2 hours away, and at times he would drive to see his son, and this woman would not let him visit with the child. Wow. And that's depending on her mood. When she is in a mood, it affects him so that it affects me. I've had numerous conversations about him or why she still affects him that way, and I've told him it means he still cares about her. What? How did you pull that out of that? What are you talking about? That's not what that means at all. The man drives 2 hours, can't see his son. And you think, and then guess what you do? It affects him, so that affects me. This letter is filled with how you're affected. You ignore the fact that this man is trying to have a relationship with his son that drove 2 hours, and then this heifer who is using the child as a pawn, which they oftentimes do. And now he's irritated because he can't see his son. You still care about her. Where did you get that from? How? And it affects him, so now it affects me. It's always about you. He says he's irritated because it's a waste of time. That don't sound like a fact. That's true. He slipped up and mentioned one day that he had company. He didn't slip up. He told you. You don't slip. This ain't a slip up. He told you one day, I'll tell you when we come back. You getting on my nerves.
Hang on,
already.
Steve. We'll have part two. Steve responds coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, I'm the wife, not the mistress. All right, we'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, I'm the wife, not the mistress.
Okay. So you're 47 years old. You've been married for 4 years. You have no children. And during the 4 years, all you haven't argued over is about his ex-wife, the mother of his only son. She lives 2 hours away. He drives there, and sometimes a woman uses the child as a pawn and won't let him see him. He's irritated. Your takeaway from that whole thing is the reason then when it affects him, it affects you. And the reason he's affected by that is because he still cares about her. What? Are you kidding me? But then when he tell you he's really irritated because it's a waste of his time, which is true, you get that wrong. And then here's another thing. You say he slipped up one time and mentioned one day that she had company when he was there, and it messed up his whole visit to know that there was a man in the house he bought. He didn't slip up. That's not a slip-up story. I went to see my son, and that ticked me off that there's another dude in here in the house I bought. Men feel that way. I'm telling you right now. Every man I know will feel that way, including me. I'm sitting up here, I'm paying for this. How here this fool is, got his feet up over here in the house I done bought. I'm paying for a court and gave to her. I got to take care of my son. Now this dude over here cooking. Man, please. I know good and hell well he mad, as he should be. I put that in the back of my mind because I think that's what really irks him. Yeah, it really does irk him. It ain't had nothing to do with he care about her. he's a great dad, but his son is 15, so he's not really into his dad like that anymore. He prefers to be with his friends on the weekend. Are you crazy? Are you crazy, lady? So now you're trying to sweep under the rug the father-son relationship because he's a teenager and his assessment is he really ain't into his dad like that no more. He really is into his dad. 15-year-old boys, they might take them for granted, but they be into their dad. Because if that dad ain't there, we got a whole nother problem. But you so selfish, you can't see this. You's a selfish lady, man. But this woman and my husband insist on making him visit. He has to visit. My husband and this woman insist that he visit. What are you talking about? You have to spend time with your children. You have to invest in your son. He's 15, he's at an impressionable age. What are you talking about? This woman and my husband insist on making him visit. He got to. He asked for them visitation rights. Man, you ain't got no kids. You tripping. You tripping. You really are. And then this woman's family lives 10 minutes from us. So my husband spends times over there when the woman and his son are in town. She will not drop the boy off over here. Don't you see? So now if he want to see his son, he got to go over there. She will not drop the boy off over here. She's using this boy as a pawn. She making him jump through all the hoops. All I can think that he still enjoys hanging around her family and spending time with her. And that's why, how you get that? The woman won't drop the boy off. He got to go over there. He must enjoy spending time with the family. He don't want to go over there. But it's his only chance of seeing the son. But you so damn selfish and self-centered. You keep making this about you. You're going to mess up a relationship that's well needed, and this boy going to be lost without his dad. And then when I tell him that, he has no rebuttal when I accuse him of putting her first. Because what rebuttal is it? Because how can you rebuttal to something that's not the cause? He's dumbfounded. He really can't believe how ignorant you are. That's really what damn, I married her? Is she serious? He doesn't have a rebuttal for that. All he says is that I would understand if I had a child, and then that starts another argument. That ain't his fault you ain't had no child. Y'all got married at 44. I want to be the number one, but it's difficult with his ex-wife ever present in my marriage. Because she's using the child as a pawn. Don't you get it? Don't be stupid. The woman knows she's creating dissension in your house, and she uses the son to create the dissension. She knows exactly what she's doing because she's cunning. So now she's making his life as miserable as she can. But you don't see that, though. Since you know everything, don't you know how women can be? Don't you? I bet every woman listening to this knows how they can be. Do I have to wait until the boy is 18 and has his own life to be a priority in my own husband's life? You're a priority in his life, but his son is a priority too. And when he turns 18, I got more news for you. Children don't go away at 18. This ain't foster care. When his son turns 18, he gonna still need his dad. My son still need me. I wish they'd go away somewhere, but they don't.
Anyway.
They don't. They don't. They don't. And they stick around and they need us. And that's what parents do. And you need to realize that you are part of a man that is a parent. So you should start acting more like a parent instead of a spoiled, self-centered wife. You're going to make him regret knowing you, lady. Keep on. Yeah. That's probably why you ain't been married before.
All right, Steve, thank you. Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Instagram on Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Up next, more trending stories and some entertainment news as well, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, gas prices are at an all-time high. Rising energy costs, gasoline, coal, and natural gas are a major driver of high inflation. Experts say ongoing supply chain issues and labor shortages are driving the higher gas prices. Drivers are paying $101.50 more per gallon than a year ago, and that's according to Doug Shoup, a spokesperson for AAA. It means the person who has a typical mid-size sedan with a 14-gallon size fuel tank will pay $21 more to fill up that tank today than last year. On Sunday, Senator Chuck Schumer called on President Biden to tap into the nation's Strategic Petroleum Reserve to provide temporary relief at the pump, especially ahead of holiday travel. California continues to top the nation's most expensive markets at $4.62 a gallon. That's a lot.
That's expensive.
That's major.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's a lot. Steve, does this affect you at all? I mean, I know
What
you
is
don't
that?
stop
Hell
at the pump.
What is
What he
that?
said, what
What'd you
is
say,
that?
nephew?
Hell no, he ain't even pump no gas.
Does what affect me? What?
He just
Gas
said, what is that?
prices.
Yes, it
gas
affects me.
Okay, how?
Gas.
Yeah.
How?
When?
How?
Cause now gas is more expensive.
And how does it affect you?
Well, Tommy, I don't know if you know this or not, but they don't give me free gas.
You got to pay for it.
I have to pay for gas too.
Do you
So
feel
yes,
it,
it affects me.
But you don't.
You didn't
actually
ask me
pump
if I feel it. You asked me if it affects me.
Well,
But
it.
do
you
you-
pump
do
it?
you feel it?
Do you pump the gas?
affecting and feeling is we mean the same thing. Do you? Okay. Do
Okay,
you
well,
feel it?
listen to this. Listen to this right here.
I want to hear this.
And I want to say this to everybody listening. How much is gas a gallon right now?
Well, it's
See, he didn't hear the
$1.50
story.
more than
No,
it was
he ain't
a
heard
year
the
ago.
story.
No, it's how
hear
much
the
is it,
doggone
Shirley?
story.
No, listen to me, Shirley. how much
in
is
LA? And I'll give you some numbers. In LA, it's $4.62 a gallon. That's
Okay,
the
now
highest in
right
California.
there.
California.
Now, good. That's high.
That is
If
very
gas go to $6.50 a gallon, Tommy,
Yeah.
is your ass not gonna buy the gas?
I got to get the gas.
I rest
don't
my
fill
case. Case closed.
up.
What
Now, let
was
me
your
ask
case
you.
that
No,
you
hold on,
My
Shirley.
point
Now, let me
is,
ask you.
it may affect me, but I got
If
to
it go-
get this gas.
Okay.
I
If
got
it goes up, are you still gonna fly private?
What do that have to do with gas?
Because you got to get gas.
You got to get gas.
I know that gas high. If the car gas went up, I know the plane gas went up.
See right there.
That's where we
Why
were
are
trying
you
to get
talking
to
about
right
something that our listening audiences has no interest in? This is bad radio.
Coming up at the top of the
Man,
hour,
you got to start caring about people more than you do.
we're going to talk about Thanksgiving dinner. Ooh, the sides right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, we know that the turkey is the basis of the Thanksgiving meal, but for us, we love those sides, don't we? The sides are the real stars. Nutritionists from the Good Housekeeping Institute have ranked the most popular sides from healthiest to least healthy. Pay attention to this, Steve, please. All right. Brussels sprouts, number one.
What?
Number one, what?
What?
I ain't never been on our menu.
Ever, right?
The
Ever.
number one, what, Shirley?
Most popular, healthiest food, healthiest side on Thanksgiving.
That's
I ain't
part of
never had
Thanksgiving.
Among us
Brussels
has had Brussels sprouts.
I ain't never had that.
No.
All right, okay. Brussels sprouts are a good source of vitamins A, C, and K, and they
You ain't got
have
to read that, Shirley. Go on,
anti-inflammatory
go on. Let me
properties.
write it down. Go, what is
Okay, butternut squash. That's number
That ain't
two.
on my menu.
Never
it?
on Thanksgiving.
Where's the yams?
Wait, hold on.
Butternut squash?
Who did this survey?
Who they talking?
Green bean casserole.
Hell no.
And that's number three.
No.
This is the healthiest, okay?
If
Good
you
sources
put them
of
green
vitamins.
beans in the casserole at my house, you sinning.
Exactly.
And you
right.
getting sick?
That's a
out.
sin.
Okay, now this is kind of half right and half wrong. Sweet potato casserole, that's number 4. We just like the sweet potato.
Sweet potato
This is
casserole.
sweet
do all
potato.
that.
With the
We
marshmallow?
just like,
What do casserole mean?
With the
What do that
marshmallow?
word
Put it in white Tupperware. White
and that's
cookware. That white porcelain dish.
Right.
Now it's casserole.
Don't they put like nuts on top of it? Like
Yeah.
nut
It's-
casserole?
Yeah, they do.
No, we do sweet potatoes. Okay. It's coming. It's getting home. It's getting close now. Mashed potatoes.
Yeah. We don't really need that.
We don't know.
We got the
All
dress.
Right, here we go. This is us right here. Number 6, dinner rolls.
Hell yeah.
Dinner rolls, yes. With
They
lots
number
of butter.
Cornbread.
They number 6.
Dress.
Number 7, cranberry sauce.
Who house is this?
Oh, absolute must, Junior.
I know, but why is it number 7? Who house
Whole
is this?
Stop worrying about the number, boy.
They're going from
But it's
healthiest
Ocean
to least
Spray
healthy.
now. It's Ocean Spray.
It's got
But go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Dressing.
Fine.
Number 8.
8.
How is that 8?
Because it has a lot of calories. It's high in
Hell
sodium,
yeah.
carbohydrates.
It puts you
and
to
fat.
sleep.
Well, that's what we
why,
like.
That's why it's number 1.
Number 9. This is embarrassing. Mac and cheese. How is it number 9?
I'm not.
These are our sides.
I'm leaving at this point.
So they just doing the black people last? I mean, look, we used to this. Is that what
We
this
last
is?
at everything.
We last at
Sides.
everything. Is that what this is?
Make me last
sides.
because I'm not eating the Brussels sprouts.
Who has
Everything.
Brussels? I've never heard of that before.
Everything
yeah,
I like
we
6 and down.
Right.
I have a question. I need y'all advice when Shirley finishes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let me do number 10. One more. Gravy.
You got to be playing.
Gravy. is number
Giblet
10.
gravy.
10.
People.
Because it's made from grease drippings and the neck and giblets and all that, so it's not very healthy. All right?
Okay.
This is according to Good
cool.
Housekeeping.
Okay. Carla, what's your question?
What's your question?
Okay. So y'all know, I don't know if y'all know this, but my sister-in-law is white.
Uh-huh.
And so the green bean casserole. Huh? My husband's little brother is married to a white girl.
Married to a white girl.
okay.
Yeah.
What he
Okay.
do? He in the
Does she do
military?
what?
He in
He
the
was.
military?
He
Yeah,
was.
that's what
Yeah, he was in San Diego or something, right?
He was. That too.
See? Yeah, it is. That's where they meet these
Come on,
people. Go
Carla,
ahead.
what's your question?
Hold on, Carla. Save your question for the next break.
Yeah.
Because you
Turn
want
this
to
into a
know.
whole where he met the white girl at, which really ain't none of
Oh,
our
you got to
damn
get the
business.
backstory, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need all that.
I bet it's going to be some green bean casserole in there.
Yeah, so how do I tell her? I don't know.
Girl,
Please
we gonna
don't
tell
bring
you.
that. All right, we'll come back with Carla's Thanksgiving family question.
This gonna start.
At 20 minutes after.
White woman. That's
Right
right
after.
after. About the white lady.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Before we went to break, Carla had a question about Thanksgiving and sides. It looks like this is a black and white issue. Black sides
Yes.
and white sides.
Yeah, you know,
Black-
the culture, the cultural
Yeah.
differences, and what we prefer with our sides for Thanksgiving.
Black white Thanksgiving.
My sister-in-law is white. How do I tell her about the green bean casserole that I don't really, and it's a tradition, but
Okay,
Well,
that's
she
the
know
question.
she's white?
Steve needed to know a backstory about your, not a black story, a backstory about your.
why do you need to know all
Well,
of
it's
this?
real
This is
simple.
about
know
Just say,
him,
hey, baby,
though.
listen to me. Listen to
What?
me, sweetie.
What?
Look, Becky, let me tell you what we're doing. At the
nice.
house.
Be nice. Be
No, I'm just going to be at the house. Listen to me. To really make people feel warm and welcome, I think we should fix items that's more inclusive. And black people don't like they at most of whatever
start an
Tosh brother
argument.
family don't like green beans up under stuff. We want
know
to
what?
reach in the pot. They should be in a pot by themselves where we can see if we getting potatoes with it, turkey bacon with it. What we can't do is scoop it up and there'll be a whole lot of stuff on the plate, carrots and onions and little pearl
Just an
onions
onion
and
soup mix.
juice and all this here. We just want green beans, sweetie, so you can't do this right here. And we really don't care for pumpkin pie. If you stop and make your dressing
Did that
got to
help,
come
Carla? I
from
don't
inside
think
the
so.
oven, not on top in a pan.
We'll do a round of Would You Rather at 33 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time for a round of Would You Rather. Here we go. Would you rather be placed in a home when you become old or elderly, or would you rather live with your children in a tiny house?
I'm gonna go to the home and spread.
You gonna take your checks.
Yeah, I'm going to give me my checks because I'm gonna have it right. I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna have a couple women down at this home, everything. Yeah. But what I'm not finna do is be up in this little tiny ass house. That's not going to happen. I'm not living in the tiny house. No, put me in the home with this money, and watch when you come to the home. Watch how much of it I own.
I'm rocking at the home.
What about you, Tommy and Junior?
Yeah,
I'm at the home, baby, but I'm pimp at the home. You hear me?
I'm on the walker.
I'll rock you on your rocker.
I'm at the Friday night dance every Friday on my walker. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the home.
You kicking it?
I'm kicking it.
Kicking it.
All right, would you rather run across the 405 in L.A. and all that traffic in L.A., or would you rather go shopping at Lenox Mall in Atlanta on a Saturday?
405.
405.
On a Saturday.
405.
Give it to me again, Shirley.
All right, would you rather run across the 405 in L.A. and all that traffic, okay? Or would you rather go shopping at Lenox Mall in Atlanta on a Saturday?
Oh, I'm going shopping at Lenox Mall on Saturday. Yeah, I'm not running across that damn 405. Y'all got
that I'm going across that 405.
I'm not running across that 405. Give me that shopping bag. I don't give a damn. I'll run through Lenox, but what you can shoot at somebody. You can't do a damn thing with them cars coming. Oh, Lord.
And you know how fast
I
they
ain't
go.
never seen the 405
And you can get shot on the 405. All that can happen on the 405. Hell no. Give me that bag. Let me go on here and talk to these dudes with these high heel shoes on, work through some things, learn some cultural stuff in here. I'm just going in here to deal with what's happening at Lenox on the side. Say, man, how you rocking them heels? Everything okay? You good? Man, your feet got to be hurt. I'm going to come out there with some bits or something. All these fake ass Birkin bags they be carrying and all this. I take pictures. I'm coming out there with some bits. I'm not running across that damn 405. Next question, Shirley.
I'm running across 405.
You must be a rabbit ass man. I don't give a damn. At least I can talk to this danger.
All right, let's get back to food real quickly. Would you rather have everything you eat smothered in white gravy for a whole week, or would you rather for it to be covered in hot sauce? White gravy on everything you eat, or hot sauce on everything you eat?
I don't give a damn. I'm going to go with this hot sauce. That white gravy, you finna mess up everything.
We do that now.
Never.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah. Carla said we do that now.
Hot sauce, everything.
That ain't no life change for me. I tell you what we're not going to do is this damn white gravy.
White gravy. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back with our last break of the day at 49 minutes after some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Wednesday, hump day.
Yes.
Day.
Man.
Steve, you still mad about the Thanksgiving dinner, those sides?
I'm just sad. I'm sorry about all this here. It's a lot of stuff. You know what, though? It kind of... away from that, well, okay, away from that, because, look, it's time for closing remarks, so let me try to put something together, right? Because I could run it down about these menus, but we got time for that. You know what my closing remarks is today? And a lot of people can relate to what I'm about to say. I'm so grateful that I have a relationship with God. Because, man, it just sure helps me out, man. It helps me get centered. It helps me live with peace of mind. It gives me a level of comfort that I would not have if I didn't have this relationship with him. I'm just so grateful for that, man, because in this world we live in, there's so much stimuli in all of our lives. You wake up in the morning and you grab your cell phone. You want to check your messages, your emails, anything came through. You want to check your Facebook page, see if anybody called, and you check your IG, see what's going on, check your DMs and all this here. What I've learned is the best way for me to start my day is to start my day with prayer and meditation. That's the best way to start my day. And, you know, when I miss that, I really notice something if I miss it in the morning. But when I take the time to sit up and just say thank you, when I can wiggle my toes or blink my eyes or take a deep breath or realize that today is another opportunity and no matter what happened, he's giving me this other chance, you know, and then I got a brand new 84,600 seconds today to deal with. I just say thank you. I just say thank you for all the things I can think of, my health, my family, my strength, my understanding, my wisdom, my will, the things he's done for me, the things he's given me, the things he's about to do for me. By the time I spend that time saying thank you for all those things right there, man, it starts my day off the right way. Because you know what? When you focus on your blessings and not on your burdens, it changes your perspective, y'all. Now listen, do I know you have some troubles? I bet you do. Do you have some things you got to contend with? Oh, yes, you do. Are you facing some things that you might not be sure of and it's creating a little anxiety? Oh, yes, it is. But it's that relationship that I have with God that allows me to know that I'm able to cope with it all. And I've said this 100 times on the show, but I'm going to say it again, because if you think of all your bad days, if you think of all the days you thought you wasn't going to make it, that you didn't have answers, you think of all the times you've had horrible days, I just want to remind you in each one of those days that your track record for surviving those types of days is 100%. That's valuable information, man. And with that information right there, it always lets me know that I'll survive whatever else happens to me. It's that relationship that I have with God, man, that settles me down, that keeps me focused, that allows me to stay on track. Even when I get off track. And do I get off track? Yes, I do. Why? Because I'm human. Yes. It's some days, man, when I wake up and I don't say thank you. Yes. Some days I wake up and I just get started. Maybe I woke up late, or maybe I just jumped up and I heard something. I went downstairs and I just got to moving around and I didn't say thank you. Yeah, I had them days. I had them days when I want to tell somebody off. Yeah, I do. I had them days when somebody got on my nerves and I decide that I'm going to straighten them out myself. Yeah, I do. I have all them days just like you. But when I take a moment to pause and I get a chance to sit with myself and go, hey, man, is it worth it? Every time it's not. Yeah, man, Steve, you can say this or you can go do that or you can tell them off, but really, do you care? Like, I'm under attack right now. Somebody's trying to attack me. And you know what? I don't even care. I've got the warning signal that the attack is coming. I don't even care. I don't even care. Do what you want to do. What you gonna do? I'm tired of people thinking they got some control over me because they have the ability to say this online. Say what you want to say. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to keep rising because you have nothing to do with my rise. You are not my God. You are not the architect of my story. You're not my savior. You're nothing to me. And I will not give you one moment of power over me. So write what you want to write and say what you want to say. When you get through, I'm going to rise. And this message is to my cousin. I got a big cousin who loves me, man, always tries to protect me. Text me the other day, he said, Unc, man, I get tired of cuz. I get tired when I hear people talking about you. Let them talk, man. When they get through talking, I'm still here. They don't even know me, man. Don't even let that affect you. I don't care no more. I truly don't care no more. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do. God is my savior. God is my strength. God is my rock. And you can't do nothing about that. Those are my closing remarks today. And I know what I just said, a whole lot of people feel that exact same way. There you go. See you tomorrow.